Encyclopedia in Minutes. Earth Part 3. Number 1. The Atmosphere. Greenhouse Effect. Ecological Balance. Greenhouse effect is a naturally occurring process designed by nature that aids in heating Earth's surface and helps to maintain ecological balance. The light that we get from the sun helps to keep the planet warm. Of 100% light that sun sends to Earth, 30% sunlight is reflected back into the space. Only 70% of sunlight is absorbed by oceans, the land and the atmosphere. The sunlight that falls on Earth's surface is used for different purposes. It can be used to produce solar energy, photosynthesis process, drying of clothes. The sun is the main source of energy for all life on Earth. Due to sunlight, the Earth's surface warms up during the day and cools down at night, releasing the heat in the form of infrared radiation out of the atmosphere into the space. But before all these radiations can escape out of atmosphere into the space, they are absorbed by greenhouse gases present in the atmosphere. The greenhouse gases: methane, nitrous oxide, carbon dioxide, ozone, chlorofluorocarbon, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide. The greenhouse effect. The light that we get from the sun helps to keep this planet warm. Of the 100% light that sun sends to Earth, almost 30% sunlight is reflected back into the space by clouds, ice, snow, sand, and other reflective surfaces. Only about 70% of sunlight is absorbed by oceans, the land, and the atmosphere. The sunlight that falls on Earth's surface is used for different purposes. The Earth's surface warms up during the day and cools down at night, releasing the heat in the form of infrared radiations, IR, out of the atmosphere into the space. But before all these infrared radiations can escape out of atmosphere into the space, they are absorbed by greenhouse gases present in the atmosphere. The absorption of infrared radiation by greenhouse gases makes it possible to keep the planet warm for survival of living beings. These gases act like a thick warm blanket that surrounds the planet and regulate climate control. Without greenhouse effect, planet temperature would freeze and that would be too cold to survive. Global warming. While some of the heat, infrared radiation, disappear into the space, some of it burns along the atmosphere and finds its way into lower atmosphere and planet's surface. This in turn raises the average temperature of the Earth. The increase in Earth's surface temperature due to increase in number of greenhouse gases leads to global warming. Causes of increased greenhouse effect. The reasons are burning of fossil fuel, farming, deforestation, increase in population, industrial waste and landfills. Increase in greenhouse gases directly increase the heat on the planet's surface and lower atmosphere. This has a rippling effect as it can thin and can make holes in ozone layer. With this effect, radiations like ultraviolet rays, which are harmful, can seep in from the sun. With such effects, life on Earth would be difficult. Here comes the NASA, which stands for National Aeronautics and Space Administration. NASA is a US government agency that is responsible for science and technology related to air and space. NASA's mission, GeoCarb. GeoCarb is short for Geostationary Carbon Observatory. It is scheduled to be launched in year 2022. GeoCarb will measure key greenhouse gases and plant health from space. It will collect 10 million observation of greenhouse gas concentrations each day. GeoCarp will be launched 35,800 km above Earth's surface. Number second sphere of the Earth, the hydrosphere, the water cycle. The water cycle. The water cycle describes how water evaporates from the surface of the Earth, rises into the atmosphere, cools and condenses into rain or snow in clouds, and falls again to the surface of the Earth. Hydrological cycle. The water cycle is also known as hydrological cycle. It describes the continuous movement of water on, above, and below the surface of the earth. Stages of water cycle. There are four main stages in water cycle. They are evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. Let's look at these stages. Evaporation. Evaporation process takes place when warmth from the sun causes water from the oceans, lakes, streams, ice and soils to rise into the air and turn into water vapor. Condensation. Condensation is the process where water vapor becomes liquid. Condensation happens in two ways. First, the air is cooled to its dew point or it becomes so saturated with water vapor that it cannot hold any more water. The dewdrops. Number second, the forming of clouds. When the water droplets in the clouds combine, they become heavy enough to form raindrops to rain down. Those are clouds. Precipitation. Precipitation is the process when the water is released from the clouds in the form of rain, freezing rain, sleet, snow, or hail. Collection. Collection is the process when water falls from the clouds in the form of rain, sleet, or snow and gets collected in oceans, rivers, lakes, streams, or gets soaked up as underground water. The water gets collected and from where water cycle starts all over again. NASA's mission Aqua. Aqua was launched on 4th May 2002, 705 km above Earth's surface. Aqua's main goal is to study Earth's water cycle. It collects information on ocean water, water vapor, clouds, precipitation, soil moisture, sea and land ice, and snow cover. The oceans are the biggest storage of water. Around 96% of the Earth's water is stored in the ocean. Human beings cannot drink the salty ocean water, so fortunately, fresh water is stored in lakes, glaciers, rivers, snow-capped and underground water. Number third sphere of Earth, the lithosphere, the rock cycle. Rock cycle. The process of transformation of rock from one form to another in a cyclic manner is known as rock cycle. The three processes that change one rock to another are crystallization, metamorphism, erosion, and sedimentation. Rock cycle process. The three rocks which are formed by rock cycle process are igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Hot lava cools down to form igneous rocks. These igneous rocks are then broken down into small particles which are transported and then deposited. This results in the formation of sedimentary rocks. When these igneous and sedimentary rocks are subjected to great heat and pressure, they change into metamorphic rocks. The metamorphic rocks under heat and pressure break down and form hot lava. This hot magma then again cools down and form igneous rocks. This is rock cycle process. Types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic. Igneous rocks. The word igneous is derived from the Latin word ignis meaning fire or magmatic rock. The rock is formed through cooling and liquefaction of magma or lava. Types of igneous rocks are andesite, basalt, diorite, gabbro, granite, obsidian, pegmatite, peridotite, pumice, rhyolite, scoria, and tuff. Metamorphic rock. Metamorphic rock arise from the transformation of existing rock to a new type of rock in a process called metamorphism. When rocks are subjected to high heat and pressure with an earth's crust, they get foliated and get banded texture. This process makes metamorphic rocks. Types of metamorphic rocks are quartzite, slate, marble, gneiss, schist, serpentinite. Sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rocks are formed by accumulation or deposition of minerals or organic particles at the Earth's surface followed by cementation. The particles that help in forming the sedimentary rock are called sediments. Types of sedimentary rocks are glacier, conglomerate, shelly limestone, chalk, banded iron, sandstone, anthracite, and shale. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching.